Namaste, Mooji.
Namaste.
I want to take this opportunity like this. Would be the only chance to talk with you. Now one question seems to stay. And all the attempts to answer are witnessed, or they are intellectual. Can this perceiver be perceived? Everything with physical eyes I see. And this bodily sensation comes like now, slightly trembles, they are seen. No thoughts coming now, but if they come, they are seen. The one who wanted to go all the way was just thought, and with also the belief that I'm this body and this is also seen. And now the scanning is just going around, and the scanning is seen. The attention moving about is seen. Everything is seen, it's just perceiving.
So, all these things are seen. Every movement, every thought activity, or the absence of activity, they're also seen. The functioning of seeing is also perceived. Okay.
Perceiving, when I can't see the perceiver, it's just witnessing everything. And what is witnessing this? Can't find anything, it's just witnessing.
Okay, stop right there. So we come to this place, you have already just admitted that everything, and I'm sure I'm looking around to see who would not agree with you. I'm looking to see if I can see anyone who would say, I don't get it, I don't understand what he's speaking. But from my own looking, my own assessment, I don't think I see anyone who would refute what you say, if you have been following. If you've not been following, I would like to know what you've been doing here for some time. So I think we can come just loosely, without taking some poll or something, to say, up until now, all the things that you've said, I'm sure everyone who have followed my pointing would come to the same point of conclusive admission, that, yeah, all these things, the presence and even the sense of the absence of things are perceived. The very act or functioning of perceiving is also perceived. Boom. Now, your next sentence is, but I can't see who is perceiving it. So the one who is saying, but I just can't catch the one who is perceiving all of this. Okay? So I'm slowing down so we can all be together on that one. The voice of the one who say, but I cannot catch the perceiver, is positioned where? The one who says, all this is perceived, all this is perceived, all this is seen. Even the very act of perceiving is perceived. One last thing, that which is perceiving, I can't see it. So the one who is saying that which is perceiving all this, is this one not also perceived? I wonder, I'm just checking in with you. Is this one the final statement? This one who is saying, but the one who is perceiving all of this, I just can't find him. Who is this one who is saying, but the one who is seeing all of this, I cannot see? Where is this one located? Is it also apart from all the things else that are what being perceived? Or is it also one of the things also perceivable? Is this a voice that can be relied upon? Can this voice produce the final answer? Is this voice the fact voice, or is this voice fiction voice?
This voice is also coming from the person.
So then suddenly we don't need to follow this one then, because it's also just an image on the screen of consciousness. Or is it clear or not? Even this one, no? Very good start to a satsang. Even this one who is, look, finally, everything can be seen, everything. The seen and the absence of seeing is seen. The very act of perceiving is perceived. But who is behind the perceiver, the perceiving? Can that one be seen? And if it can be seen, by whom can it be seen? A voice says, yes, I'm stuck here, I can't see the perceiver. Where is this one position and looking from? Is this a game or is this a true research? Hello? Yeah, I want to know. Is it at this point we all turn around and say, I give up, can't do that one. And if that which goes, this one is too hard, I can't go any further, and so on. Is that not also perceived? The fact is already there, that all this is perceived. Then by what is it perceived as? By what is it perceived? Can an answer be given, and who will receive it? I'm happy so far we're going. You've mostly all the people I've seen, I know your faces. We've looked at each other before. We've asked these questions before. We've pondered over them. We've done our research. We have introspected and looked, So I say, okay, I'm comfortable with you about this, okay? Now we come to this thing here. We have not had many conversations that's come this far. So let's see where we can go with this conversation. So the one who says, all this is seen. By whom is it seen? Well, would it be the same one who's saying all this is seen? All this is seen, including the very act of seeing is seen. By who? Was it by something else or by the one who says all this is seen? All this is seen. Okay? Now comes this last question. But the one who is seen, I cannot see. There's something a little bit different there. All these things are seen. It didn't say all these things I see. All these things are seen. But that which is ultimately perceiving all of these, including perceiving, I cannot see. And suddenly you become what? An inspector? Looking. Can't find him. But you who can't find is who? On the screen of perception. This is why I asked you, are you an object in front of the lens of perception, or are you the one behind the lens of perception? Answer.
Behind the lens.
Yeah.
It's just witnessing.
Is witnessing, is it a witnesser?
No.
Are we left with a problem? Final question can't be answered. Why? Because the one who will receive the answer is where placed? On the screen. Can it introduce itself? Sorry guys, it's me. It's not a question or an answer for your head. The answer is, to the question, all this can be seen, but that which sees cannot be seen, because I am that. Can I be seen? Oh yes, I can see you sitting on the chair there with this mala around your neck. I mean, you can't be the one who sees. This body with mala around his neck is also seen. It's all a question, it's all a matter of whether your questions are to satisfy your mind or is resolved inside your heart. If you satisfy your mind, you're going to be going around in loops for quite a while. I just can't find everything I can find, but the one who is seeing everything, including me looking to find him, is also seen. It's a trick. It's a trick. Something is playing here that seems not to want that this be found out. You know him very well. He doesn't even want me to be here. Why? Because the one who will follow the game right up until what? It vanishes. Right up, he can keep coming right up, being right in the seat, right in the seat, right in the seat until he can't be. Where can't he go and still survive? Or where can he go and not survive? This satsang is not going to be for everybody. Maybe for everybody here, I don't know. I'm here to find out today. I've been away for 6 weeks. I'm happy with this type of approach. But can you absorb the answer, you see? Is there an answer, and who will receive it? Maybe the answer will kill the questioner. I don't know. So how are you going to return to your seat? With a dilemma? Or totally free?
Free would be nice.
Who said that?
Yes.
The ultimate one? Or the ultimatum one? And is it a joke, or it could be? It could be the most beautiful joke. Not cynical at all. I mean, a divinely wise one, maybe. And how will you know you're free? What would need to change for you to receive the conviction that you are free? I'm going back to my seat, free. Free of what? Free from what? You have to solve it right now.
is quiet and peaceful.
Makes no difference to the discovery. Quiet and peaceful may go, they may disappear. What is it that cannot disappear? Cannot even appear, even. In which direction you will go to find him. You see why this kind of question, no? Why I'm still on this planet. And perhaps why you are also. Maybe you've used up your visa time for casual thinking. Because you were a casualty of thinking. Now you've used up your time well to come to this question. No. Your next step will put you where? If one needs to be taken. I'm happy. Nearly all the people in the world are not concerned about this question. Something has to arrive here, I don't know, qualify in some way. But we can't leave it here. I should help you or you can do it. Yeah? Why is it that no answer will do? Why is it that with this question, no answer will do? The answer will not satisfy you if it is only a mental answer. There has to be a seeing, there has to be a revelation in you. Why? All these things are seen. All these things are seen. Whatever is perceivable, you say, in front of the eyes is seen. Behind the eyes also is seen. In front of the eyes, the play of the 5 elements are unceasingly playing. Behind the eyes, in the realm of thought and feeling, sleep, that also is perceived. That which perceives them is what the question was put, can that be perceived? Can that be perceived? Then what happened? Imagination. That which perceives, the very act or functioning of perception, can that be perceived? Behind the lens of perception, who is there? And the mind searches to invent an entity to take response for the seeing. Like the discovery at the end of the yellow brick road. Sorry. Who is there? You. You are here. But you without you. Or do we need to look for another? Oh, sorry, it's not you, it's him. But to grasp this, something needs to vanish. Does it even need to vanish? Something held onto that claims the I to be itself. And I must be the highest. But I give a clue, I call it the firstborn. So if I is born, something must be there to witness the birth of I. By what name does that one go by? Too much pressure building up in the head? Oh, just checking. Don't give this question to your mind, because it can do nothing else but search for a thing as an answer. However much it searches, and if it finds the most subtle, it will still be perceived, including the searching. What does the apparent seeker have to do to find even the most subtle thing? What must he do? Must he turn his head, look under some carpet? What must he do? In what direction are the eyeballs of consciousness looking? Or does it have eyeballs at all? Something in this world plays fear to discover this. Because as soon as a body is formed and an identity is created inside, attachment comes for the identity. Fear comes for attachment to the form, and all forms are perishable. So fear of perishing. And the disappearing of ignorance feels like a death. And we have a phobia about all kinds of death, especially to do with ourselves. I'm talking too much. What are you stuck with? Tell me. Speak up.
It's a silence, nothing coming, nothing, just nothing.
Silence is seen. Where are you in all of this? What is your location? What is your position?
Just
That which is seen or that which sees?
just aware of just here.
Yes. Is its purpose to be a weakness? Does it exist to weakness? Witnessing of the subtlest kind occurs in it, but does it itself, need to weakness? Witnessing of also would imply a subtle functioning of duality, would it not? So if witnessing is weakness, casually, passively, I don't know what the word would be. Is it itself a function? That final thing. Is it a function? Okay. What knows this? You see, if we have started satsang like this, it's not going to last very long for a start. So you better not be attached to a long satsang. For long satsangs, we have to bring in a little bit of personal, which the world loves, absolutely. Is it a function? What knows it's not a function? Huh? Huh? Its own intelligence. It and you are different, or where are the what we need to know? Are we reporting on behalf of something? Are these responses coming from neck upwards, or where is it coming from? Huh? Are they an intellectual game we're playing, or what?
It's just knowing just of all of this is just sort of somehow known. I don't know what.
Why are you fluffing about? Because mind is trying, and you don't see. Mind trying, is it you trying? Why? Why is mind trying? Because you're giving him a chance. Mind, help. Which is seen also.
Whatever comes from this mouth is seen. It's just whatever happens is already seen and known before it happens.
Yeah, we know this, yeah, okay. Are you going to hand in your papers now? Homework, hand in papers, please. Check your answers. Final, all this same. You are what? Is there any fear there? No fear. Stuckness?
Feeling of stuckness is experience, but it's also seen.
So that which sees a feeling of stuckness, is that stuck?
No.
Yes. What knows that? What knows it's not stuck?
Must be me.
Which is what? What is your name here? What is your name here? Answering at this point. What is your name?
No name.
Why?
Everything is somehow known.
That which knows that everything is somehow known, is that known?
Well, it's me.
Really? You can let it out, it's fine. How much of you? 60%? 78?
It must be all.
Is that a statement or a speculation?
Because everything is known.
So everything is what? Known. Yeah, we know that. But we want to know that which knows that is who again? Who?
Well, it's me.
You sure it's not me? Or her? It's you.
It's just knowing. Just knowing.
Something is uncomfortable to say it is me, isn't it? Yeah. Why? Somebody tell me why it is uncomfortable to say it's me. Because?
We used to speak from a personal view.
She said, because we are used to speaking from a personal view or perspective. And that is not the perspective from where this answer is coming from now. So it feels a little uncomfortable to say it's me. Because that me, previous me, is a bit smelly. And to say that it is that me is not comfortable. So maybe, okay, is there another word we can use from me? Anyway, I'm satisfied.